This is a video of my disappearance, of where I have been and where I will be going now. For those who don't know, where have I been over these past 2 or 3 months, I've been dealing with some things. They will be in the interview. This is a double interview with me and SSB. I will be asking SSB 30 questions, as well as he will be asking me questions about my disappearance. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Oh, okay. We're good. All right. Let's get them right here.
Oh,
Let's.
fiend, 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 fiend.
All right.
How much is that?
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Camera's right there. All right. All
Fiend.
right. All right.
This is
So,
awkward.
kind of. Yeah. Um.
Yeah.
Well. Do you want to go, or I can go?
You could go first.
All right. So, things
Boy.
things have been happening throughout these past 3 or 2 months. I believe.
I think I felt like it felt longer than that, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe like 4. Yeah. 3 or 2 months. Probably the max. Probably. And I couldn't do content. I couldn't really do content because I was just lazy. My uh, I was lazy. I just didn't really have no video ideas. I had video ideas, but I just didn't want to do them.
Scats. But I mean, you did upload one video like a month or two ago. Well, actually, I just said like a month, so I think you're good.
Yeah. But I had to take that down because it was a diss edit for Joel. Because he wanted me to take it down,
Mm-hmm.
so I just took it down, and then continued to stop posting for like 2 weeks or something, or I think
Yeah.
it was just like a 1 week or two. I don't know, but in like the past, I think it was August. I was dealing with some things that got me to worry about my life. It was okay, so August 17th, I believe. I oh
Yeah.
bless you. August 17th.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. August
What the fuck?
in August 17th.
Get.
In August 17th, I believe, I lost my dog, and that just made me had a lot of weight on my back. Like after I lost my dog, like I
Yeah.
couldn't do no
Yeah.
I couldn't do no like
Yeah.
uploads, no nothing.
Yeah, I would understand too because like my dog died by like a week. Well, not a week, like a month by now, maybe like a month and a half. And it's like because I had a choice like of myself like making a video like, oh, my dog died. I lost my motivation, all that stuff. But the bad thing is that because of this community, people think I faked my dog's death because of stuff like biscuit, tropic, like other stuff, you know.
Yeah,
So I just like kept it myself, and instead, I just like made a random edit to like get rid of like that out of my mind, which is like, um, it's like I don't forgot what the edit is called, but the edit is called like mid edit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that edit. Yeah, were
yeah.
you like sad or something? Like
Um, yeah, like I was crying for when I saw my dog pass away by like injection because we had to put him down. I was crying a lot, but after like I'll say like right now or like earlier than that, I just got over it.
Mm. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
sad.
yeah, like the thing that pisses me off more is that when like when I found out that they got rid of his like ashes, like the day when he passed, I was like really pissed off
Yeah.
because I thought like we were supposed to keep his like ashes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do have like his last ball that he had.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a
like
thing to
he was
remember
a pretty
him.
good dog. Yeah, again he is a pretty good dog though.
And that just made me in a state where like I couldn't do no uploads.
Hmm.
Probably more time. I was like very sad and very depressed. And like when I got and the day after my dog died, I saw my I had to go to church like 4 in the morning. It was on a Saturday, and then I saw one of my sisters with her friends. They were crying because of my dog, and my mom didn't want to tell my sister because she had that dog for like two, like I think 7 months, and never got the chance to turn one.
7 months.
Uh huh.
Like I had my dog for like 5 maybe 6 years by now. So my question is that do you have well enemies online? But you can ask me that.
Do I have enemies online?
Yeah.
I guess you can. I guess I can say I do have a few.
Yeah.
Um.
Can you like say their
Yeah.
names?
Yeah. I have two. So one is Joel. He's
Hmm?
just he made a video of me. Um. He made a video of me, and there was like a person in front of him. I mean, and he was like doing this to him as me. He was dressed up as me. Do you know? Do you get it?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
in real life or in game?
In game. In game.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And like I got like very uncomfortable when I saw it because I will never do that.
Yeah, like I do have like a lot of enemies. I'll like rate them to like the least like threatening to me to like the ones like I hate the most. So like the one that I hate the most is like this girl named Sarah, like Sarah Viari in like in Code Raz. She's just like she just thinks she's like a main character or like she's like a rebel,
Yeah.
like rebellion, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, like another one is like Andrew, like which is a moderator in Raz's Discord server. We actually used to be friends until for some reason he accused me of racism, and after that we kind of like we have been beefing with each other. And I remember like one time I was like cussing out this guy because he was like talking shit about me and being like saying the N word. Um, things just got worse for me to be honest.
Yeah.
And but like I think he lost his mod in the Discord server, so that kind of like kept me satisfied. Like a third enemy, which like I generally don't know what happened to him. Is like too British. Um, I just like back then I used to be like really corny and thought I was like a real man of God. I sent him like a anti-LGBTQ like 9/11 video, which I thought was like Sigma, and he didn't like it, so he leaked like the video and screenshots, which got me banned, but he got me unbanned. But for some reason, I was still pissed off at him and like hated him because of that. But yeah, I don't know what happened to him after that. I think he quit.
Mhm.
But the last time like I saw him was like he made a community post saying, "Oh, I'm not Christian anymore because when I say oh, I believe in Christ, Christ is not like nobody cares. It's like people care like, oh, that's cool, that's bad. But when people say oh, I don't believe in Christ, he finds it disrespectful. And just so you know, like it depends on what you say it. Like if
Yeah,
say for
yeah.
like like a church, let's say.
All right. So I just want to stop here for a sec. If you are religious or not religious, then and if you have something to say like oh like that like oh God did this or God did that or like something like that, um, don't like put in my comments. Please don't, because I don't want to start like no beef or any kind of that in my comment section, because then it's just gonna start a bunch of drama between the Bible and that stuff, and I don't want that to happen. So if you're religious and you don't agree with anything that what he is saying right now in the video, then please just leave. Please I'm just leave. Please do not get where we're sorry if we offended you of what he's saying, but he's just speaking the truth. So yeah, oh yeah, I'm back to the video.
Oh, I'm not religious, that's like offensive. Or like when you say a place where it's like not really that religious, or like I would say like full of sin, it's like considered offensive. But yeah, after that, I don't know what happened to him. Another enemy, which is another enemy, which you might know, is Sleepy Scar.
Oh,
Yeah.
sleepy scar.
Like we have been beefing around because I like when he came out as trans again, I was really corny and I thought I was a real man of God. Um, I just like said like, oh, being trans is like against it, but I learned that you're supposed to judge people by why they chose that lifestyle, not by the
Yeah,
person they are by themselves.
yeah,
After that, I got banned from his server, and then I found out all the stuff he has done. I can't say all the stuff because that'll get me even more get me into a lot more trouble.
yeah, yeah. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So yeah, after that, we just have been beefing for like a whole year, but we just stopped because I just didn't really care if he was trans or not.
Yeah, I
I just
think
didn't like
is
the way
I,
he just yeah, yeah, it's just like now I just don't really like the way he just does his stuff or like content, because it's like
yeah,
corny.
yeah.
And the most like the number one enemy that I have right now is like Kosh. No, not Koshi. Sorry, it's Ferris Strauss
Oh
because
no.
I remember I saw her on my For You page on like YouTube Stories. Oh, YouTube Stories. YouTube. So she mentioned that she was like Chinese and like a Buddhist. So I found that interesting. So I translated like skibidi to like Chinese, and then she found it funny. But then after like I would say like a few days or like a week, she joined Code Raz. So we kind of like became friends.
Hmm.
But that when but some like trouble happens that when I joined her fan code, I was like being like she found weird and not funny. In front of her like online boyfriend Tapu, which has 20,000 subscribers, which I don't really have hate with, but we kind of like talk.
Tapu. I think I know who
Um,
he is.
yeah, him.
Uh huh.
Um, I they didn't really like that, so yeah. Um, yeah. After that, we just like I just like still make those like I promise like hey I'll stop in front of you, but I couldn't resist making those jokes because I made everybody laugh at those jokes, and over time it got worse and worse. And then my friend Nolan VR, you know him,
Yeah.
um yeah like just like uh just like Nolan, like I'm sorry Nolan if you're watching this, came up to her like why do you hate us, and then she made a community post of saying like, "Oh, you did this, no, Nolan. You and SSB were talking shit about me and all this other stuff." Like she made a whole ass essay because of that shit. Like,
Wow.
and I was accused for like, actually no, like the jokes. Actually no, everything that Ferris said about me is true. I did make all those jokes, but everything she said about Nolan is like not true. but I do those jokes but not in front of her. But yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like, especially she was also talking about this VCB guy where he
Oh
has
yeah,
been accused of
VCV.
racism, which
Uh,
yeah, like yeah, it turns out that VCB is racist. He did say the N word like many times, and I forgot the rest. Oh no, he also like faked being suicidal.
oh wow.
And so like everything that Fab said about VCB was true.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah. So after like I'll say a week for like the drama, um, Taboo just came up to me like, "Hey, do you want this to end? You want all this drama to stop?" So we just like joined a code together and say like what is true and not true. Like, but we did make peace. But I also had stress and like these like intentions to like make a diss edit, which ended up getting like 880 something views.
Mm-hmm.
And like after like Fez saw the video, she's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna apologize to any of that stuff because she didn't like it." But literally, the video was made before we joined the code and did all that stuff.
Oh wow. Oh
So
wait, really? Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh okay, yeah.
So yeah, so after like yeah, we have been beefing for a while. Like just like now, like I'll say like a week or two. Like I still made those jokes.
Continue with
Sorry,
my
yeah,
second one.
yeah. Like again, I still made those jokes. Then she just like she made it like she made it obvious to saying like, "Hey, that's kind of weird, man." Like kind of like sarcasm type stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then I said back, "That's why you broke up your online man." And
Oh
then
wow.
she's like, "What? What? What? What?" Yeah, that's all I said. But luckily, she barely hit that.
Well,
So after, yeah.
my second like enemy, I would say is like you know who Ruby is, right?
Oh yeah,
Ruby.
like what happens? Yeah, what happens?
He's a traitor. Don't trust him. So, what was your like favorite or most popular video, or something like that?
Um, my favorite. I would say like my finger palette video because somehow I got lots of views because I didn't understand why. I thought it was because it was like, oh, this badge is for small content creators, and and when I looked closely at the video, I realized that I kept it organized, short, simple, and easy, and informational.
Yeah, I still remember the
Yeah,
beef we
but
had with Void with the thumbnails.
mm, yeah, yeah, like the comment section did get a lot of backlash because this one guy was like talking bad about me, like there's no way they did this for a badge. And then he wasn't also harassing me, he was also harassing these other kids in the comment section.
I think
And
he
it
was
even got
telling.
so
I think he like made fun of someone's dead mom. I believe.
no. Well, some other guy did it to the person that was talking bad to other people, which I guess he kind of deserved it. But yeah,
Yeah.
he also like yeah. So I just like changed the thumbnail thanks to you, and she's like a shape like fix like the pinned comment like, oh, here's the Discord server, oh, I'm sorry for all this and this and this, and like, oh, this is what the badge is also meant for.
Yeah.
And yeah, like yeah, after like months from that video, people just don't know who I am. I just like basically fell off.
Yeah. And
um he'll he'll also ask me like
all right. Yeah. Um. Let's see. How did you find Girl Attack? How did you find
Uh,
it?
my little brother wanted a VR headset, which I thought was nonsense because back then, sorry, back then, I used to make plush videos, which I deleted because I didn't want to like look bad with those videos.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, so when I found out this game about Gorilla Tag, I just joined because I wanted to know what the game was like. So after a while, I kind of liked the game,
mhm.
and I didn't know how to like record clips until like I would say like a month or two, and I just recorded some random gameplay, like, hey, teach me how to play, like all that stuff, which is like my first Gorilla Tag video.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
So,
Uh, yeah, but why have you been gone, by the way?
um, so there's a reasonable explanation for this. I, like, I think YouTube is just getting boring now. I hate it. I don't like it no more. It's just a waste of time. I don't have no more time. The only times like I'm available are like Fridays, Saturdays, and probably even Thursdays. But just too much school and too much homework I gotta do. And plus I have more things to take care of, like church and religion and all that kind of stuff, and like praying.
Yeah.
And that's not
Yeah,
actually, huh?
nothing.
And that's actually not the only reason why I don't want to do YouTube. It's just that YouTube, it wastes my like my dad says, YouTube wastes my time. And like he keeps saying like, oh, like if you don't do that, if you don't do this, like do this or do that, or like whatever, like. And I just found nonsense for him. And I just found like nonsense from him, so I just stopped like making videos. Like he even found it like if it was an he even found it if it was an addiction. So why did you start editing? Like who inspired you?
I don't know. Actually, I do know because back then, where like nobody like was watching my content or like nobody cared, uh, I just like made Sibby and night type of edits, like oh Sigma, only Bob can know, like all that stuff. I was just yeah, like I was like still young. I didn't really care about all that stuff until I actually learned and read the Bible.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. But
Yeah.
like the main inspiration is like when I first heard about spam effects from like Zips,
Mhm.
like like Zips. I wanted to learn like, oh, that's so fire, that's so fire. Like I wanted to learn how to do all that stuff, so I took tutorials. Zip sent me some overlays that I could borrow, and yeah, we just like kind of like friends.
Mhm.
And he's also the main reason why my humor is like this, especially with like the fair situation, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but over time I kind of got tired of spam effects, and then I learned there was like more than just spam effect styles. So I did all those styles, and yeah, it ended up being cool.
Yeah. That sounds awesome. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, I got a fire
Uh,
outro song for this video.
can this be one last question because like my headset's gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah. For you or for me?
Me.
Oh yeah. Um, I got nothing. I'm sorry. I'm just
I'm
very.
trying to think too.
Hold on, but there's just like something I want to ask you. It's to the camera as well. It's to you and the camera,
Yeah.
and for all the people that is gonna be watching it. So what I'm thinking is that I'll probably might quit YouTube and then switch to edits because they look more fire. I'll probably like private like I probably might delete like all of my videos and then move on to edits because I don't know. That's like the only thing I have in mind.
Yeah, like I mean, it's like a pretty good start. To be honest, it's just like needs just like more tutorials. Yeah, like my advice is like you could like this is like where I got my inspiration. Like for all my editors out there, this is some advice. This is for all my editors out there. This is like something for beginners. Okay, so back to it. My advice is to like do like be like a QR demon, which is like just scanning like QRs, which gives you all the shakes, filters, all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And over time, you can take tutorials how to do all these styles, a lot of the stuff, and luckily, you can actually like make your own shake pack or overlays and all that stuff, you know.
Oh yeah. I seen Zips do it. Yeah.
So we
I
just kept on
seen like
talking
a
and
bunch
talking,
of
and then
packs
like we
from
got to the
Zips.
point where like his headset was about to die. So we kept talking, and then I just kept asking him questions, and he kept asking me questions
Were
until
you
his
in a
VR had
relationship with anybody?
until his VR was gonna die. So I just had to end the video like right here.
That's it
Yeah.
for the video. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's
Hey,
it.
can I do my outro? Hey, can I do my outro though?
Yeah.
Fuck your favors. Fuck you, bitch. You bitch.
Let's go back to the viewers.
Bye, man. Fuck favors.
All right. Before you go, before you
Mm.
go, there is a video that will be
Mm.
coming out. I'll probably will not quit YouTube. I probably will. I probably will not. But there is a
Yeah,
video.
Miz.
There is guarantee you that there is a vid coming out. It's gonna be like one of my biggest projects ever. But yeah, that's where I just wanted to tell you, like where I've been and where I will now go. So yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Bye, guys. I love to smooch you. Bye.
alright, bye. Well, that was the interview, and yeah, that's where I've been for the past 3 or 2 months, I believe. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.